Oh, it's so cute. Good morning, hello. I was just thinking to myself, do girls do those cute, like, oh, I'm getting ready, but you can't see me, but I'm naked types of things? Because I just feel like you never see the girls with the big boobies doing those, because, my boobies be flopping. I feel like if I did that, you would still get, like, a, not just a side boob, but, like, I feel like you might get, 6 a.m. thoughts with Erica. I feel like I've not really vlogged much yet this week, and this would be the first vlog of the VLOGMAS vids. And we had the decorating vlog, but I don't know if I explained this in my like last pre-VLOGMAS video, and I know I didn't say it in my first VLOGMAS decorating the tree vid. So within this VLOGMAS period, we're gonna do a mix of vlogs as well as sit-down videos. It just makes it easier for me in terms of like the editing and the filming and whatnot, and we seem to like it. I think last year I did kind of the same format where like it was kind of an every other, so some were either like a day vlog or a couple day vlog, but the heater is starting to sing. That's crazy. It might be a little hard to hear me while the kettle is going, but I just figured I would walk you guys through how to make my protein coffee, because it's literally so easy, and I find that starting my day with more protein and more water helps me try and keep that like routine throughout the day. And plus protein in general is great to, start your day, 20 grams of protein. And then I have my yogurt, which also has 20 grams of protein, so try and get like extra protein in at the start of the day. It also keeps you satiated, so you're gonna avoid like snacking on like random bits and bobs more. So basically I just take my milk of choice, and I don't actually have much of it, so we're gonna use the rest of that, which today I'm using oat milk. I just got paid, so I'm actually gonna get groceries today too. I also do have a pumpkin creamer, so I do just use a little bit of that, probably a little bit more than I want to use in that moment, that's alright. And then basically I just add this to my coffee. I feel like it essentially makes like a lower calorie creamer, so if you're someone who likes really sweet coffees, this is a great way to like not load up tons of sugary syrups, not need as much creamer. Like I definitely didn't use much. Yeah, so I'll just add this to my coffee, and then we'll get to going. I have a makeshift pour over, essentially, is what I do for my coffee. Kind of like a pour over, where you like do it kind of slowly, you let it breathe, go back down and whatnot. I could be making this up. If my best friend Maria ever watched this, she'd be like, what are you doing? Because she's a bit of a coffee, like, she's a coffee snob. Like, she has every brewing method for coffee possible, I feel like. So if she ever watched my version of how I make my coffee, she'd be like, don't ever give me a cup of coffee. Friends and haters, hello. I feel like I've not talked much in this vlog, or at least as part of the vlog. Did I see you guys after the gym? I did, because I talked about protein coffee. So busy work day. It's been a busy work week. It's Thursday evening. I'm home. I am rested. I have a beautiful glass of Bordeaux. Pretty sure it's French. I don't know. I've really been loving red lately. And not that I don't, and I feel like, yeah, a lot of people will drink more like white wine and rosé in the summer and spring, and then more red wine in the winter. For me, like, I feel like even throughout a lot of the summer, I still was drinking more red wine recently. So that's a random fact. It's been funny though, because up until recently, my apartment's like still pretty cold. They are really interesting with the way they do the heat. But there are times where it's like, my red wine is cold because my kitchen is so cold. And like I can't do anything about it, so I'll be drinking basically like a chilled red wine, even though it wasn't in the fridge. It just happened to be in my kitchen. And this is the first time that I feel like it's actually nice warmth and oaky nuttiness. I don't know, whatever people say when they drink wine. I've been reading a lot the last few days, and I feel like you guys have definitely seen random reaction things. And I've been reading the Throne of Glass series. So I think you guys know I read the ACOTAR series, absolutely loved it. I read Crescent City, loved that. And so this is all by Sarah J. Maas, and it's kind of like an interconnected fantasy series. Like there's like bits and pieces that like kind of interconnect throughout the 3 worlds basically. And so now I'm on Throne of Glass. I wanted to try and make sure I read all of Throne of Glass before Crescent City 3 comes out, in case there's anything from this series that I would be missing that would make that 3rd book even better. But Throne of Glass definitely is a bit of a beast to tackle. It's 8 books, and there's like all these theories on the way to read it, because there's a prequel, but the prequel didn't come out until after, I think the prequel was technically the 4th book in the publishing order, but like it is a prequel. It tells you about the main character and like things that get mentioned within the first few books. So there's people who read it in different orders in the publishing order versus things like that. There's also these 2 books that apparently happen in the same timeline, and so some people read them tandemly, like they read them at the same time. So there's this whole reading order where it's like, okay, you read these 3 chapters, and then you read these 7 chapters, and you go back to chapter 3 on this other book, and then go down, and like, so you flip between the 2 books, but they're happening at the same time. So like the flip of point of view is a whole thing. I'm not at that point, so I'm on Heir of Fire. So I've gone through the prequel, which is Assassin's Blade, Throne of Glass, and Crown of Midnight, and now I'm on the 4th book out of the 8-book series. I'm reading them pretty fast, considering even on the Kindle they're a solid like 600 plus pages. My goal is to finish them by mid-January, and I would be able to read them throughout the like when I was at my boyfriend's for Christmas and like winter, so that I didn't have to bring books with me. And now I'm like nervous I'm gonna read it all before I get over there. Yeah, so that's what I've been reacting to, is some of this series. It's really exciting, it's really interesting, but I have all these theories. I've been texting my best friend about like every time I'm reading something, I'm like blah, 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 blah. I was like, if this happens, I'm gonna lose my mind, and I think this is something, I don't know about this, I think she might be like this, and it's like a few times I've been right, and I've been like, I am a genius. So friends, haters, hello and happy freaking Friday. Ooh, it's a little hot in here, I just realized. I'm on my way into the office right now, and I'm in a pretty good mood, considering like I feel like a lot of times when I'm in a good mood in the mornings, especially like very bubbly energy, is because I went to the gym. I did not go to the gym this morning because Friday gym sessions are not a thing for me. It's Friday. It's been a pretty busy week. It's a weird week. That time of year between Thanksgiving and then like winter break or like Christmas time, where you're just getting excited for Christmas, but like you still have to be working and doing your job. But like especially I work, obviously as you guys know, I work at a university, and it's a really weird time for us. I mean, the students are checked out, they have finals coming up soon, and then they leave for their winter break, and then but like employees and staff and whatnot, we still have a couple more weeks until then our winter break starts. Yeah, it's a bit crazy with all that being said, because it's just like you just don't know what to be doing, but also like you're doing stuff. I feel like for me, especially like me and my director worked really closely all week long, and we were just like, this is gonna be the end of us. Like, these like projects that we were working on, and oh my days, it's been taking forever. But today, everything is finally set, so today we can like finish it up. But yeah, I'm in a great mood. Didn't even go to the gym or anything, so it's not even like endorphins. It's just the sunshine. It's December. It's a beautiful day, and yeah. Hey, I nearly ended in frame. I am also not as good at sliding with the left foot forward compared to the right foot forward. Does that have anything to do with skateboarding? We are home. Yeah. From a day of work, it was a pretty great day. The last time I vlogged, I think, was on the way into the office. I talked about how busy and chaotic and whatnot the work week was. And today was a great day. I was in charge, basically, kind of. I don't know. Had a big project that I was working on, and got that done, and got that to like the boss, so that was good. Gonna have a chill, I feel like just a cozy reading night. It's like raining outside. I ordered some pizza on the way home. So I'm gonna do some pizza, some raviolis. I do have some beer that I feel like I should put in the fridge, but I did pour myself a glass of wine already. That's already waiting in the living room. As per usual, I got a half buffalo chicken, half cheese. Got it, okay. Imagine that picture. I'll tell you what, I cracked myself up. Does anyone else like just leave pots and pans on their stove knowing that they're gonna use them again? I've had a lot of energy this week. Okay, this is the first time I'm not wearing my Grinch sweatshirt, I think, in this vlog. So, weird. Alright, let's eat.